All right, let's do this, and if we got to do it again, we got to do it again.
Look backwards, film it.
Yeah. Hold on.
So don't look directly at you.
Yes, don't look directly in the camera. Exactly. All right, so let's see. And is it helping, Katie? Can you?
Am I gonna walk on that side, Jay, or that side? In the inside, you think?
On the inside. On the inside. That's good.
Can we get any more, like a little more of a blood spot on our head?
Yeah.
Just
You can have a little bit of runnage if it goes in between my, goes down my nose.
I just want it to look a little bit more like little darker, so like we don't see that there's no hole there that you weren't shot,
yeah.
because it's like a.
More chocolate syrup? There you go. Okay, it's running.
No,
down
I
my
think
nose.
we got it. I
That's
think we
good.
got it.
So good.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, I was wondering if I could speak to Jay Byrne.
Yep, this is him, Jay Byrne.
Hey, it's Matt Sanderson calling you from Tiverton, Little Compton Patch. How's it going?
Hi, how you doing, man? Good.
Yeah, no, do you have a few minutes we could talk about your film and we can, iron out the interview and everything?
Yeah, no problem at all. Today is Sunday, May 6th, and I'm really sleepy, so if I sound groggy, just whatever. We're on our way to the Southcoast Toy and Comic Show convention. It's a local toy and comic convention that we have a table at, and we're going to be promoting our movie. Mr. Mike, what's up?
Good morning. Look at this.
Mike has an awesome t-shirt that he had made.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
So what are your thoughts on the day, Mike?
Well, it's looking good. The Avengers are packing the place, as you can see. Our table is right next to a clown.
That's
so
awesome.
We'll see how that goes. But I'm ready to sell some things and
All right.
educate some people.
And we should probably bring our shit in.
Yeah.
Until I came to this one booth, and I saw this beautiful, I guess, kind of like a wooden round tabletop. Okay, picture it. Kind of a wooden round tabletop, about a few feet, in diameter around, and on this polished wood surface was engraved a goat-headed pentagram with a goat head, on it. Beautiful artwork.
So we set up our lovely table here, and the organizer of the show came over, and he went, "Mike, you're gonna get me in trouble with this pentagram." So, hopefully so.
You have anything to say there, Kate?
Not really at this point.
Katie Riz, she was in the movie. Any memories or comments about the movie that you were in? Yeah. You're a great interview, so. Hello. Okay, so Mike.
So apparently, one of the show organizers came over and said that a woman complained about our pentagram, to which we responded that that's what's bringing people over who are intelligent and forward-thinking fans.
Yeah.
We were not told to take it down, which is good, because there will be another argument should that happen.
I'm sure later on today we'll probably be told to something, but no, I don't know. Who knows? But I love the fact that we're scaring people. I mean, and come on, Harold's not that scary, so.
Hometown. It's not about my hometown. It's about their hometown, I think. It's a crazy thing. Why don't you do that? What's your name?
My name is Jay Byrne.
Jay Byrne, and you are?
Michael Welch.
Michael Welch. All right, now you guys, tell me a little, Michael, you tell me, because you get to see some top deal. You tell me a little bit about the movie.
All right, it's basically an anthology. It takes place in someone's hometown. 4 stories, 3 of them within a 4th that intertwines between the rest of the stories. There is some interconnection between all 4. It's basically our homage to 70s anthologies like Tales from the Crypt.
Right, I love those.
Baltimore.
Yes, I love those. So it's an anthology, which means there's some giant ants in it, which is always good, because people like giant ants and giant spiders and things like that. So there you go. All right, now, you tell me your twist on the movie.
Okay, my twist on the movie. It's an anthology film, like you said, and
So you're basically just going to copy him, right? Is that what you're doing?
All right, here we go, right?
I'm glad I asked the smart one first.
From independent filmmaker Jay Byrne comes an old-fashioned horror anthology filled with plenty of shocking surprises. In the abduction of Jordan, a young man tells 3 crazy stories to his kidnappers in order to stay alive. In the house on King Road, a woman discovers the terrifying truth that lurks within her own home. In The Request, an unfortunate individual summons a demon to help solve his problems. Finally, in The Sitter, a mother leaves her child with a woman who has much more disturbing things on her mind. This does happen in your hometown.
Well, that's it. You guys know all about the movie, so now you don't have to rent it or buy it or nothing like that, because you just spoiled the whole thing for you.
So, Elias,
Hi.
what do you think?
I think this is awesome.
Yes.
I think it's awesome. Everything looks awesome.
Yes,
I think
yes,
it's a good turnout. I wish I could really crush someone's skull with a bat. Well, we might keep that off the record, but that's just my my little thoughts. The little voice inside my head that I ignore.
What's up, John? Get your glasses on.
Daddy's back.
So what was your experience like in Hometown?
It's pretty wild. The beating, the gore, the blood, the storyline, and the producers.
Talk to Jenny, you're on camera.
Yeah, it's good to be like your hometown.
Did you like running around in the cemetery?
Yeah.
Hey.
How did our day go?
Our day went phenomenally well.
Yes.
We had no more Herald issues from the management. The management came over and gave us our contract for the next show, so I guess they enjoyed us. Sold 17 movies, 6 t-shirts, made a lot of contacts. Things are looking up for Roadkill Entertainment. I'm very happy.
Awesome. Katie, anything to say about the day?
I agree with everything that Mike just said.
Today was an awesome day. I mean, I'm just really like jazzed and excited that this many people showed interest in our movie at all. It was nice to actually have a chance to talk to people that were asking us questions about our movie rather than us just pushing it on people all the time. So, and as Mike said, we sold a bunch of movies, we sold t-shirts, we got a lot of
the t-shirt model, please.
Oh, this is Mike.
That's sexy.
Is it? Oh, is that sexy?
Very.
Even though you guys wouldn't sell me your goat-headed pentagram tabletop for me to conjure on, instead of sending a fanged, vicious, Lovecraftian hound-like creature to tear you all to fucking ribbons, instead I'm going to promote your movie, which it's going to be in Providence, Rhode Island, Lovecraft's Providence, very appropriately, this Saturday, May 12th, at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at a place called the Brooklyn Coffee and Tea House.
What we did was, the way the movie was structured with the short stories, it made it a little easier for us to film it, because what we would do is we would, take one story, cast that story fully, and I used a lot of friends and family members and stuff like that, people that I've known that always kind of wanted to be a part of like my short films or be a part of stuff that I've done, and I met some new people at there's a Newbury Comics store in North Dartmouth.
How the hell do the cops know what happened if they only found the file?
I don't know. I guess they have their theories. It's just the way the story was told to me.
Yeah, like forensic evidence and stuff.
Oh, that's a big fucking word.
I watch those cop shows on TV. I ain't stupid.
I love it. Well, if that is what really happened, it just goes to show you that evil always wins. Enough of this shit. I think it's time to get down to business.
Yeah, that story put me in the mood for this. I'm ready. Jordan has a look of urgency on his face. Wait, okay. Wait! I got better stories! They're like the stupidest criminals ever. They're like, yeah, alright, let me alright.
I'm like, fuck this.
But yeah, it was a pretty simple concept. Like, because we had the 3 short stories, so we'd grab a story, we'd work on that one. Since there was like 3 or 4 characters in each story, we could cast that, film that, and then move on to the next. It kept it simpler for us all the way through.
Okay, excellent.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Coffee Tea House in Providence, Rhode Island. Appreciate you coming down for your film. Horror? Is it horror or Hometown?
Hometown is the name of the movie.
Hometown movie. I opened about 12 years ago. I opened this originally as an artist. I'm an artist. And I opened it for about 6 months as an art studio. But I was going through about 8 pounds of coffee a week, and I said, what's wrong with this picture? So I decided to open a coffee house. I ran it until 2007, and then with the advent of the laptops, people weren't buying anymore. They just hang, and after they get done hanging, they hang and hang some more. So I said, okay, we're gonna shut that operation down. So I open it now as a venue house. Music, art, films, casting call, acting classes, cannabis seminars, dating service. It just doesn't end, and I challenge everybody. I just love it.
Hey, we are at the lovely Brooklyn Coffee and Tea House in Providence, Rhode Island, ready for our debut premiere screening of Hometown. It's a lovely venue here. We'll hopefully pack the place out with friends, family, and fans. It'd be nice to have some fans. And this is the pre-event, so we're hoping for a great time.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
You are?
I am. What, it takes you like 2 hours to get here? Super excited.
Did you have a good time doing the movie? Yeah.
Oh my God, it was the best. It was so much fun. I mean, what better way to spend a Wednesday night, But
That's awesome. Cool. So Jordan, what did you think about being in the movie?
I thought about it. Then I thought about it. And I loved it. Oh, look, I brought this. I kept it.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
It's the Crazy Amazing bottle cap.
Ah!
Just to keep the Crazy Amazing alive.
Cool.
Oh, and I brought our billboards for outside.
What was it like being in the movie?
It was a lot of fun.
Was it? Yeah. Are you excited to at least see it with 10 people tonight?
Yeah. See their reactions.
Cool.
It'll be fun. Good time.
I'm drinking coffee. See? It's black.
Yummy.
Like my woman. Just kidding. That's on my bucket list.
It is?
Yeah.
You're too young to have a bucket list.
Excuse me? I'm 21.
Maybe
I'm
not.
a fucking man.
Maybe not.
I can
have the way you live a reckless
love
life.
relationships with 55-year-olds if I wanted now.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm trying.
Are you saying that I'm 55? You little bastard.
Watch it, please.
All right, here I am standing in front of the thing. I guess we're gonna get everything started. I just want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight to see the finished movie Hometown. Well, pretty much is half the cast and their friends and family, but that's awesome. This is kind of like a glorified cast screening, so. But yeah, we're gonna get started, and I guess it's getting started right now, so we're gonna go. Sad thing about it is this script was written in 1994. Wow. And I was involved in a project with a couple of other guys up in the Worcester area, and that fell apart. And I'm like, screw this, I'm gonna make a movie. I had the bug in me, and I'm like, I'm still gonna make a movie. So I came back. I pulled out the old script and I dusted it all off, and and then I started calling all my friends. I'm like, Liza, we're gonna make a movie. We're gonna do it. And they're all looking like I'm crazy, but I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm like, we're coming to your house. I give you the script.
Well, we actually had a script this time. It was always just improv.
Yeah.
You just stand there and you just say this.
So much improv stuff. Yeah. I gotta credit even my buddy Pete, who's not with me here tonight.
Oh
Pete
yes, Pete.
Growing up, that's all we did. Literally, we would Friday night would come along. We'd go down to for us back then it was Major Video and Blockbuster and shit like that. We'd go down there, grab the most lurid looking box we could find. We'd rent 3 of them and just watch them. Half the time he was asleep by 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was the only one watching him. He'd fall asleep after the first movie.
Why do you think you gravitate to horror?
Just grew up with it.
Do you think it's funner to film, or?
It is kind of funner to film, and it's always fun to see people's reaction when you do something just so over the top that it's and my sister knows that the stuff that we used to watch, the stuff that we were influenced by, was 70s movies I Spit in Your Grave, Last House on the Left. We're into the twisted crap, from this.
So you don't think living in Chicago for 7 years inspired you a little more?
It just made me want to come back and film crazy
Chicago,
shit. Yeah, you know what though? It's funny we lived in Chicago, but I always wanted to come back here and film here because all the classic movies I like from the 70s, all were filmed in Connecticut. Every single one of them is filmed in Connecticut.
Yeah,
so
you went on a trip.
how did you find
I was scared to sleep in my room after
through
that.
Liza. We went to high school. She went to high school with. She knew him more than I did. I didn't know who he was, and I started seeing all these wood burnings he did, and I'm like.
It was
and he was a good
hard.
illustrator too. So I contacted him just to illustrate. I wanted a drawn poster. I'm like, hey, will you do this? And he was totally into it. He was like, yeah. The funny thing is I never met him in person. I actually
Neither did I.
literally
Other than when we went to school
we
together.
picked up that pentagram at Dunkin' Donuts in Tiverton from a truck in the back of the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. Right? His wife dropped it off, and we were transferring it from one car to the next. And I was like, wow. People must be like, what the hell is going on back there? I'll just close out with one little creepy story, actually, and this is actually pretty true. All right. When I was editing by myself late at night, The Request, the second story in the movie is called The Request. I'm doing the demon voices, I'm doing all this. Equipment's working, no problem. All of a sudden, computer starts to freeze up. Things start to not work. Computer's starting to crash on me. I swear to God, and I wasn't being melodramatic, I literally got pissed off because I was trying to work, and I'm like, I said out loud, I said, okay, give me a break. And then it started working again. I was like, okay, this is freaky. I kind of stopped like 10 minutes later after that, but no, it's just a weird little story, but okay, I think that's all I got. So, thank you though, everybody, for coming out. All right. Thanks very much.
What do you hope this achieves, and what do you hope to build off it?
Okay, sure. Basically, what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to make a name for myself. Like, I do want to make. There was in the mid '80s. There was a couple of filmmakers, low budget stuff. This guy named Paul Talbot and William Cook. They did like a handful of these anthology style horror films, and they got distribution and they released them. And you used to be able to find them during like the VHS era. You could get these movies like everywhere.
Yeah.
And these guys, they funded their own movies and they made their own movies. I'm not sure exactly where they were from, but it was they were kind of low rent productions, but they got them out there, they got them distributed and everything. And there's a lot of small companies that distribute kind of like low rent homespun style movies. Basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to start that out for ourselves. We're trying to create a name for ourselves. We've already got another project in the works. Me and one of the guys that was involved in this movie, we're writing the script for our next movie, and we're going to start working on that like later this year. So we want to get it out there that we exist. Basically, we're just trying to get our name known and do this because it's what we enjoy doing. We enjoy making these type of movies. We're horror fans, and it's a lot of fun, and we just like to do it.